Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Whether you are watching this live or you're watching this pre recorded, congratulations and thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to me. Of course, I'm going to leave you here with lots of tips and strategies that you're going to be able to implement straight away. And hopefully, you'll be able to walk away with minimum of $500 a day, no matter your product or industry. But for those who do not know me, I am Priscilla Martin, founder of By Priscilla Martin. I have been in the industry for 8 years this year, almost 9. Absolutely crazy. Also, a massive shout out to the 20 people that are here right now. That is crazy. For our first webinar, I did not expect to have that much. So, massive thank you for being here. Thank you. In the past 8 years, I have built businesses within the beauty industry and recently a little bit outside of the beauty industry, e.g., health and fitness, training hundreds of students, creating online courses, launching products, building both home and commercial salons, and of course, learning a lot of the lessons the hard way. Now, no matter what you're here for, it's not about beauty today. Today is about opportunity. I want to show you how one skill, one passion, one area of knowledge can become multiple opportunities, income streams, and pathways you may not even know or have considered yet. Because most people don't have an income problem. They have an opportunity problem. Okay. Having a look now, this is my story. In 2018, I was studying and working from my bedroom. I had my massage table right next to my bed. It was literally so tight, hardly any space. There was no fancy salon. There was no team, no roadmap, no mentor, just one decision to start. I enrolled in a certificate 3 in makeup straight out of school because I wanted to study law and do other things, and I needed to make money on the side. And I knew that being my own business owner in terms of hobby things like side hustles, it was going to make my ends meet. I did not think I'd fall in love with it and that would become my full-time hustle. I did go on to study law and things like that, but this has always kept my heart. And so I'm back in this and doing what I love through teaching and that through my other love of beauty. So it's all kind of connecting. It's pretty cool. Looking back now, that one single decision completely changed the trajectory of my whole entire life. What I didn't realize at the time was I wasn't just learning one beauty skill. I was building a whole goddamn business. I've been on TV. I've won awards. We've been to expos. I have met people I would never think I've met asking me for advice. It's insane and it's so rewarding. That one decision eventually led to clients, products, education, social media, opportunities, brand partnerships, and of course, income streams I didn't know existed. One thing I'm so proud of myself to this day is when we first started in the industry, let alone opening this business back in 2018, I was obsessed with Dollface, and you have no idea how hard I tried to find Dollface. Everyone gatekeep Dollface so bad. And I remember one girl literally posted on her story, and I had people zooming up trying to like be so stalkerish, FBI type shit. We ended up finding it was Dollface. And the fact that they had sponsored me almost 7 years and supporting my adventures, my pathways, and then of course my students was just honestly one of the biggest achievements, like the biggest achievements for me. Having a look at the slide now, looking at what is possible for me. Of course, looking at this is exactly possible for you. We sold alone 335 serums last year. That is 335 items that I did not have to touch or put the tools on for an hour to get money from. They are all add-on extras. Okay. That is also in conjunction with brand growth. So having a look there, we have 11.1 million insights. That is absolutely diabolical, guys. That is crazy, but it's crazy because I put in the work. Okay. Looking at that, it's 63.6K likes. Just in saying that, with that relation to that post, that is actually in conjunction with our Content to Cash Business Ultimate Growth course. That gave me at least 3 sales alone. So that's just proof that one piece of content can make you sales. When I say content to cash, I'm not fucking kidding. Okay, guys? Like, you're gonna think I'm kidding or talking shit until you actually jump on the train and start making cash from content. That's just how it's gonna be. Now, most professionals do not have a skill problem. It's also not the biggest mistake that I see. All right. Having a skill, like or a lack of skill, is probably what people most think. but it's believing that your skill only has one way of making you money. Most industries teach you the skill, but they don't teach you what to do with it. It's simple as that. A lot of people I have taught constantly or retaught through the last few years have done courses and had no idea how to actually run a business, implement the skills into like real life situations. And so cool thinks I like got a skill, but I don't know what the fuck to do with it. It's almost like someone giving you a skill of walking and not teaching you to not walk in front of a car. I don't know, it just is, it's odd to me, but everyone works differently. And that's why thank you for choosing to study with us. Whether you're in business, fitness, coaching, trades, any service-based industry, most people are taught how to do the work, but not taught the opportunities to maximize around it. That's why so many talented people stay stuck, but not us. I was in that position, and so were all of you, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But we will not be here anymore, just like I wasn't. I've got myself out of that position, which is why I now feel ready to be able to push other people out of that position and be stable. So I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining me on this journey too, because I have been here and now I'm going to drag you guys along with me. Let's have a look at some examples, all right? Because we don't only want to just be relying on clients. We don't want to wait till they're ready or when they show up or when they buy. Trying to do everything alone, you don't want to do that either. And copying everyone online, a big no. Okay, we want time off. We want to go on holidays. We want things like this. But if all of our income relies on one source, we are always vulnerable. We always need more than one source of income. Having a look at our one skill, many moves framework. Okay, one skill framework. Looking at the one skill, any skill or product, that obviously leads to clients or buyers because you're going to have a skill, you're going to have something that people need. People are going to need and you're needing to supply. Designers need to create logos, need to create pamphlets, need to create anything, fucking billboards, whatever. Plumbers, they need to have clients like toilets. A toilet is literally a plumber's client, really. Then that leads on to products. So for retail, if we're looking at a mechanic, I picked my car up from the panel beater yesterday. They are reselling little things of paint to redo little scratches on your car without having to go book it in completely for a whole big thing. Who would have thought mechanical people can come up with retail products like that? But that's a retail product. Now, moving on to digital products, if we wanted to then create something into digital product, we could create free ebooks. So if we're looking at the mechanic again, maybe he could do how to check your engine oil. That's something that all of us, I know for a fact I would download. I would be so onto that. Okay. That also interties with education. So maybe people want to be an apprentice through them. They want to buy a course through them. Maybe he's got more tutorials that are paid. Even with us, if we're posting more educational tutorial videos, people are more inclined to want to study with us. Duh. Connect the dots. And then that obviously leads into affiliate income. So personal brand as an umbrella. Then we've got affiliate income, community, personal brand, even content payments. Like these are so many things that, guys, you have no idea exist. Obviously I do, which is why I'm here to spill the beans to you. This is where honestly everything changed for me. One beauty skill became multiple opportunities. The goal isn't to work harder. The goal is to make your skill work harder. Also, I do apologize. I'm sure that everyone can agree with my ADHD brain. I'm trying to get 5 different sentences out. There we go again. 5 different sentences out at once. So I do apologize. But I am just a little bubbly air full of information wanting to at you. All right. At any time when we're going through these tips, please make sure you pause, write your notes, because you will have this recording to revise, but it does not ever hurt to have something in your notes that you can always whip out. Just as a reference, I am going to show you that I always have my notes and all my business stuff. Okay. Like I literally have my notes here. So make sure you pause and write your notes. So if we have a look at the client ladder method, all right, we should always have a next step. Every client should always have a next step, or every product should have a next step. Most people sell one thing and just stop there. So instead, I want you to ask yourself, what comes next? Brow client equals growth serum. Lash client equals lash bath. Student equals advanced training. Customer equals membership. Follower equals client. One opportunity should always lead into another, always. The 10-minute visibility plan. I will be honest with you, a lot of the stuff that I was learned and taught back when I was young, even from door-to-door sales, e-commerce, anything, I have literally seen in through every industry I've studied, whether that's education, marketing, beauty, like you just implement the same thing, intimidate it, twist it to make it suit you. And guys, it is a game changer. Like, it's so silly how many people are not digging deep to what they already have in their brain. That's what I'm hoping to do to you guys today, is wake up those inner thoughts that you already have there, and let's get them going. So for the 10-minute visibility rule, for just 10 minutes a day, I want you to start replying to stories, engage locally, answer DMs, build relationships. Marketing doesn't always require money. Visibility creates opportunity, and opportunity creates income. If you have a look at our freebie section, or after this webinar, the little paragraph underneath in the email, we are going to leave our freebies link. If you have a look at our Beating the Business Blues business ebook, a lot of BBBs. There are so many free marketing tips in there that I have literally implemented since I was a walking baby. Okay. I'm telling you, they are amazing, and they have got me to where I'm here today and still continue to make me survive. You don't always need money for marketing, guys. All right. Moving on to tip 3, you want to become famous. You want people to know who the fuck you are and why I should be coming to you, why I should be following you. All right. We don't need 100,000 followers. We need people in your local area knowing who you are. Most businesses do not have a content problem. They have a visibility problem. Obviously, when you think of visibility, you're probably like, okay, how? I have to do paid ads. God damn it. I have to make sure my post is being seen over this. No. What's going to make me like your post over her post? That's what we need. That's the energy and the thinking that we need. All right. We're also going to stop wasting client appointments. Every appointment should create more than just income. A client is not just a booking. They're potentially content, trust, reviews, referrals, future students, product customers, brand advocates. One opportunity always creates another. The people making the most money aren't always working harder. They're seeing opportunities that others always miss. All right, having a look at this one, I want you to have a little thing. What stage are you in? Okay, what stage are you in? Are you in stage 1, 2, 3, or 4? It doesn't matter where you are, because either way, you've made a good decision being here. If you're at stage 1, you're going to leave here with every step that you need to be past stage 5. If you're at stage 4, you are going to know exactly the next move that you need to go continuing on to stage 10. All right, so either way, I just want you to have a little thinky think for me, please. Whether you're on stage 1 learning or you're scaling, every stage requires a different strategy. One of the biggest mistakes people make is always following advice meant for somebody else's stage. You are never going to listen to someone that's broke, are you? If you're trying to build empires, and even if you are not at a billionaire status and you're still trying to make weekly payments on Afterpay and you're living off $10, it doesn't matter. Why are you going to listen to someone that's broke that's never been in your position? Don't. Okay. Like, just don't. Listen to what your heart desires. And still, one thing about me is I was always listen or get advice, but I will never actually make my decision off that. I'm a sponge. I'll absorb, I'll listen. Whether I actually follow anything that you've told me, that's up to me. But I will never let it actually influence my decision, but I will definitely listen and go from there. Now, if I could start again tomorrow, if I lost everything, what would I focus on? Definitely would be one service. I graduated my makeup certificate, so I left with makeup services, waxing, brows, lashes. I was trying to do it all, and I definitely was not very good at brows back then. Holy god damn it. But I was definitely amazing at lashes, so I'm glad it all worked out in the end. But if I could just go back, I'd really focus on that one service. Content. I'm going to show you a little picture. Now, this picture is my first Instagram profile. We did pretty well back then. We had 2,000 followers. Look at my profile picture. Not even like legal, let alone fucking real. I think I just got someone to draw that or something. We've got everything that's necessary there. That's back when I was an educator and just started. So that would have been 2019. All the highlights, all the pictures. If I could go back, I would take more videos and I do a lot more me content. There's nothing of who I actually look like on there, except for my profile picture. But again, it's like drawn on. It just wasn't a thing back then. It's only now where people have really showcased you as your brand. Or people want to buy from someone with your face. More people are more inclined. I'm the same, so I get it. But it's just crazy. I definitely would try harder with more personal branding content, but I don't regret or change anything that I did, because I did everything I could have back then. I was posting like 4 times a day, pictures of everything, pictures of work. Like I was pumping it because I already posted so much on my personal. So it wasn't anything new. Again, implemented it and got me there. It got me there. So in 1 year, I guess essentially I had already had 2,965 followers and only following 138. My bad. I need to show you guys as proof so you don't think I'm lying. And if you have a look now, we've got what, 11.1 million insights, like guys, and almost like 6K followers. Like it's insane. I'd also focus more on building relationships, referrals, and building an audience. Not logos, not websites, not expensive branding, just activities that create momentum. I did focus a lot of the things that didn't do momentum, and then I beat myself up because I wasn't as advanced as everybody else. But I mean, I was still making more money than probably the people that were paying for websites without having all this stuff. Back then, we didn't even have the online system. Obviously, now we all do, so thank God for that. But yeah, so obviously, we are nearly coming down to the end of our webinar, and I want to know why you think most people stay stuck. Most people are not stuck because they don't know enough. They're stuck because they don't know what to do next. Most people don't need more information. They need clarity, accountability, guidance, confidence, and community. Information is everywhere, but execution is fucking rare. But this group is all ready to be executed, or executees, I should say, because you're all here. You want to make change. You want to make moves. Okay, you want to be like me, and we want a community. We want to make change, which is why I am introducing to you guys Making Moves Collective. This is exactly why I have created something new, Making Moves Collective. If today's webinar showed you what's possible, Making Moves Collective shows you how to actually implement it. This is the first of its kind, okay? It's a community for ambitious people who know they're capable of more and want support while building their business, confident, income, and future, okay? On top of building confidence, you need to have someone backing you 110% to make sure that 1, you're on the right track, and 2, you're not questioning yourself. I know that sounds crazy, but if you have no one else giving you support or telling you that, yeah, you're doing well, then how do you know that you actually are when it's just you? The beauty industry can be very lonely, and with all of the things that I have found, this is one of the cheapest on the market. Okay, that is because I want everyone to access the help and resources without going broke. Because what's the point of that? Then I'm just being greedy. Okay, this has over 50 grand worth of knowledge, resources, and certifications and study in this group waiting for you. Okay, inside MMC, we focus on the 3 M's: momentum, mindset, and money. Because when those 3 things improve, everything else starts moving too. It doesn't matter if you're brand new, changing careers, growing a business, maybe just wanting more income streams, or possibly even looking for your next move. Regardless, this community is a space for you to feel safe, learn, ask questions, gain support, and stay accountable. It is where you can stop guessing and stop second guessing and start making moves. It's where ambition meets action. We already have a few people sitting in here waiting for you that have joined. They have not got a founding member discount. Okay, so please don't tell them. But you are going to see the work that they've already started implementing, and you guys are going to be able to join the club and literally start making magic. And even as I said at the start of this webinar, possibly even making $500 just at the end of this week. Okay, that is new. That's also nothing that you've had to actually work on the tools for. So obviously, maybe you just need clear direction. You're still feeling stuck. Okay, you want to surround yourself with people who are actually taking action. As I said, the industry can be so lonely. The beauty industry can be so lonely. So come and join a community where people are on the same page. We're all business minds. We can feed each other's energy. You want to stay consistent. You want shortcuts. Okay, you want everything handed to you on a piece of paper like I did when I signed up to mentorship, and that is okay. You have worked hard for years. It's okay for you to take a step back and someone want to bring it all for you and you just have it on a plate. Okay, I've been there and I'm here to give it to you. Okay, we are going to stop leaving money on the table. This is for those who know that they are capable of more. Now, one move, one conversation, and one opportunity can literally change everything in your life. The right room can save you so many years. A single conversation can create a client and save you thousands of dollars. Partnerships, opportunities, ideas, and breakthroughs are everything that is waiting for you at your fingertips. Okay. Inside the collective, you're going to find yourself weekly business tips, action tasks, income stream ideas, business ideas outside of the beauty industry, accountability, voice note trainings, community support, templates and resources, of course, direct access to me and other industry leaders. So, with other platforms and even with Facebook groups, you don't get direct access to your industry leaders, educators. I don't believe that in my training academy. And now I'm giving everyone access to me, help, and other industry leaders. This is the first of its kind, as I've mentioned. You're going to get real time feedback, which has never happened before. We've got Money Move Mondays, which is a new exciting program, future guest experts, and community networking. One thing I'm really good at is networking. So the fact that I'm going to have so many new people in here, we can all network together, but I can also give you access to my networking teams, no matter the industry. Okay. We also have hot seat coaching. This is a really cool one and so many prizes waiting for you in here. You need to stop building alone. Okay. We're all in this group here for you. This is something that I wish I had when I started. Now, as a founding member, you are going to receive the best deal. Only people that watch this webinar are going to have access to this group. No one else. Okay. I have got 3 people sitting in there, and they're people that I have been working with closely behind the scenes as mentor students ready for this. Okay. They are paying full price. So, for you guys to access this awesome founding member rate, you're also going to receive pricing. Okay. We also have a 2 weeks free trial. So underneath this webinar, in a little bubble, you need to click that button to get your free trial. Regardless, it's free. So whether you like it or you don't, I highly recommend and encourage you to take that. It's an investment. It's free. You're going to see everything that we can provide for you and more. You also get access to the free community chat, as I said, the first of its kind. Also future bonuses and drops. Because you're here first, you deserve to be rewarded because you've also backed something so early that I have so much high expectations with and support, and I know it's going to be amazing. So I just want to share this amazingness with you guys. Okay. After that, it's only going to be $19 a week. That's like 2 coffees. That's 1 Macca's meal. If you save that money, you're literally saving up to 50 grand in study, resources, and tips and mentorship programs signing up to this. Okay. If we're having a look, the real question is, can I afford $19 a week? Okay. It should be, how much is staying stuck going to cost me? Instead of spending 3 coffees a week, 1 takeaway meal, 1 night out, invest in building the future version of yourself. Okay. The cost of not investing in yourself, well, missed opportunities, delayed goals, income left on the table, lack of confidence, another year wondering, what if? Most people spend more time than this on coffee, takeaway, or subscriptions they barely use. Most people spend more than this on coffee, takeaway, or subscriptions that they barely use. The difference? One disappears. The other has potential to grow momentum. One client, one referral, one opportunity could pay you for months. Look at how I've been here for 8 years in the industry. That's exactly why I created Making Moves Collective. This is not another course. It's no bullshit. It's not another information overload program that you're never going to open or check. It's a place to gain clarity, confidence, and momentum. It's a room full of people wanting to make moves. You'll be given clear directions and right steps to make that extra money straight away or utilize your skills so you can take a step back and not have to have your hands on the tools so much. Maybe you've got a product sitting there and you don't know what to do with it. I'm going to give you the guidance that you need to get to a place where you don't have to pay thousands of dollars for a mentorship or a mentor. Okay. You're going to be surrounding yourself with others who take action, shortcuts that save you so many years, and you don't have to start new every Monday. Okay. We are going to make moves that give us momentum because ambitious people that build and create opportunities get it in return. It's called the law of attraction. So, your future won't change by accident. The real question is, when will you make a move? You don't need another certificate. You need more confidence, more action, more consistency, more opportunities, more income, and more momentum. So, if there's one thing I want you to take out of today, it's this. You don't need to have everything figured out. You simply just need to make your next move, one conversation, one opportunity can change absolutely everything. So, my last question is, what is your next move? Thank you guys for watching my first ever webinar. For those who want to stay around and ask questions, I will keep this going. But for anyone that wants to jump off or was watching this live/pre-recorded, thank you so much for being here and joining my first webinar. I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure you look underneath this webinar clicking item so you can see all the buttons for you to join our Telegram group, access our freebie resources, and all things like that. Don't forget to be snapping up your free trial, guys. You will miss out if you do not snap up your founding member rate. This is something that of first of its kind, as I've mentioned, you can literally sit on there, get notifications. It's not going to piss you off. It's not going to annoy you, but it's going to benefit you. So you'd be silly to not snatch it up. Thank you again. I will let everyone go now and stop yabbling, but thank you. If anybody has any questions, feel free to stay around and I will hopefully see you at our next webinar or in our group chat. I am just opening up our group chat now because currently as I'm closing this, we have had 22 opt-ins right now. So we have had 22 people watching this live. I am absolutely crazy. We already have Hannah saying hello in our Making Moves community. So that is so exciting, guys. Let's all jump in there and say hello to Hannah. I will meet you in there. Make sure you click the free trial link below. Thank you.